Listen, if you manage corporate travel or spend a lot of time on the road yourself, you already know the old playbook is completely broken. In this explainer, we're diving into exactly why forward-thinking HR and finance teams are totally rethinking corporate accommodation and how it's driving a massive shift in the way organizations support their people.
Be honest for a second. Are you people coming back from long trips just completely burned out? Right, because business travel has fundamentally changed. Professionals are totally over living out of a suitcase in a tiny, cramped room for weeks on end. It takes a huge toll on mental and physical energy, and companies are finally connecting the dots between where their employees sleep and how well they perform.
So, here's our roadmap for this explainer. We'll be looking at the evolution of corporate travel, a head-to-head comparison with hotels, the impact on employee well-being, the business logic of cost and flexibility, why Dhaka is a prime destination right now, and finally, the REIT-Limited solution.
Let's jump into Section 1, the corporate travel evolution. We are moving way beyond just finding a place to sleep.
Look, companies are finally waking up to a simple truth. A comfortable living environment directly impacts performance. Whether we're talking about a short trip, a long-term project, or a full-on relocation, the right space makes a massive difference. The focus has zoomed way out from basic logistics to prioritizing the actual well-being and productivity of the traveler.
This thought really hits the nail on the head. A comfortable place to stay literally improves morale and cuts down stress. It's a total game changer. When your team actually feels supported in their living arrangements, the results absolutely, undeniably show up in their work.
Moving into Section 2, Hotels versus Serviced Apartments. Let's do a direct, feature-by-feature teardown of these options.
When you stack them up side by side, there's honestly no competition. You're trading a single, cramped hotel room for spacious, separate living, dining, and sleeping areas. You get a fully equipped kitchen. You're swapping expensive, per-item hotel laundry for in-unit facilities. And crucially, you are trading higher overall long-stay costs for a much more economical solution. It's a clear win for the employee and a huge win for the company's bottom line.
Okay, Section 3, boosting employee well-being. Let's dig into the human element, which is a massive priority for modern HR departments tracking retention and mental health.
We're talking about creating a true home away from home. Think about it. When you're away from your family for extended periods, you need a sanctuary. Having a spacious living room to actually kick back in, a private bedroom to decompress, and enough floor space to maybe do some morning stretches, these are things the transient, noisy nature of a hotel simply cannot provide.
And consider the psychological benefit of a private kitchen. Eating heavy restaurant food or room service every single day sounds fun for about 48 hours, right? Then it just drains your health. Being able to cook a simple home-cooked meal helps professionals maintain their routines and creates a really grounding sense of normalcy while they're on the road.
The crucial takeaway here is separation. When your employees have the physical space to mentally separate work from downtime, everything changes. They aren't sitting on the exact same bed they sleep in to write up reports. They get a much healthier work-life balance, meaning they wake up and return to work energized, not completely exhausted.
For the finance and procurement managers tuning in, let's hit Section 4, cost savings and flexibility. Let's look at the actual business logic here.
Sure, a hotel might seem like the easy default for a quick 2-day trip, but for extended stays, they turn into massive budget black holes. Daily rates, marked up meals, premium laundry fees, it piles up fast. Serviced apartments, though, give you a highly cost-effective solution for extended stays without forcing you to compromise on the living standards your executives expect.
And here is how this turns into a real operational advantage. By bundling all these daily necessities into one single package, you eliminate those annoying, unpredictable expenses. No more auditing surprise Wi-Fi charges or massive room service bills. It simplifies your budgeting immensely, which makes the finance team's job so much easier.
Plus, in the real world, business plans change, right? Projects get extended, cut short, or relocated with zero notice. HR managers love the flexible rental arrangements of serviced apartments because you get the adaptability your organization actually needs, completely dodging the nightmare of being locked into rigid, punitive hotel contracts.
All right, Section 5. Why choose Dhaka? Let's narrow our lens and talk about why this is such a critical conversation for this specific city right now. Dhaka is absolutely exploding as one of South Asia's fastest-growing business hubs. We're seeing a massive influx of multinational corporations, financial institutions, embassies, and a booming tech sector.
And these visiting global professionals, they absolutely expect and require high-quality, reliable living arrangements to successfully navigate such a fast-paced environment.
These furnished apartments offer the perfect hybrid for the city. They strategically put your team right near the commercial action to keep commutes manageable, but simultaneously, they tuck your employees into a peaceful residential environment where they can actually escape the noise and recharge.
Finally, Section 6, the REIT-Limited solution. Let's look at the actionable steps to bridge the gap between organizational goals and employee satisfaction.
Better living literally means better productivity. A well-designed serviced apartment empowers your professionals with dedicated workspaces and rock-solid internet baked right in. Your team can seamlessly jump on virtual meetings or crunch data in a quiet space. That is infinitely better than trying to balance a laptop on a hotel bed for sure.
Ultimately, it all comes down to the employee experience. Providing this level of care proves you're actually invested in your people. It keeps your staff motivated and satisfied, and frankly, it leaves an incredibly positive impression on any international executives visiting your offices. It's a huge retention tool.
Because the bottom line is this. In today's highly competitive landscape, taking care of your people isn't just a nice perk, it's a core strategy. Better living directly translates to better business performance. When you equip your team with the foundation they need, the whole organization reaps the rewards.
So if you're an HR professional looking to elevate your team's next assignment with a furnished, serviced apartment in Bashundar RA, Dhaka, you don't have to figure it out alone. Let REIT-Limited make it easy for you. Give them a call at +880-1711-993377 or visit hotels.com BD today. And I'll leave you with this final thought. Is your company's travel policy going to evolve to prioritize your team's success, or will you stay stuck in the past? Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer.